Welcome, welcome. Today we're going to talk about leisure lace. All month long we're going to be focusing on leisure wear. A lot of us are at home, but the great thing about leisure wear, I think, is it can be at home, but I could throw on a wrap and really step it up a little bit. So I love how it goes back and forth to where it can be leisure and comfortable around the house, and yet you can still look great, and it doesn't take much to make it look acceptable. I guess not great because you always look great. But anyway, so here's my inspiration. Let's start there. I saw this. I love this top. I think it's so pretty. Just that little bit of lace, and I thought to myself, that's $120. That's our princess seam top. So that's where we started, $120. The fun thing about this is there's so many variables with that neckline. So what I did with mine is I literally just put the lace and the neckline together and sewed it as one. So you have your neck piece, you have your lace. Because I used black and you can't see it, I'm going to use white because we have white also. The fabric I'm using is $31.96. The stretch lace I'm using is a black and it's $31.97. They're both new up on the site, but you could do this with any stretch lace. There has to be stretch lace, and any knit fabric that you like. I think it'd be pretty with a print, and then to stop it with a solid neckline. There's just so many variables. All of them are fun. So because I think we learn really good with visuals, I've drawn this all out for you, but I'm going to explain it at the same time, and we'll leave this drawing up while I'm talking, just so you can kind of listen and see at the same time. So this is the neckband, and you're going to cut the stretch lace the same length as the neckband. So it doesn't matter how long you make the neckband, it's still going to be a one-to-one with the lace. So one thing I want you to know about V-necks is that V-necks and the neckband that go in place are also one-to-one. Because the V is stitched in the middle, I want you to take a real close look at this picture now. Look where I circled. You can see a seam that's right at the base of that V-neck. All V-necks have that. And then you can see a little seam that goes through the lace as well. So both of those two things make up the band, the lace, and what makes a V-neck. All right, so we're going to cut the band. We're going to cut the lace the same length as the band, and we're just literally going to sew it at the same time. You're going to cut this and you're going to fold this in half. There's your seam allowance. You'll put your lace in there. If your lace, in both cases, my lace is wider than my neckband, so it worked fine. But if your lace is narrower, then you'll need to narrow the width of your band, and that's no problem. That's all just styling. It's up to you. So you have to have stretch lace. You have to have it's the same length as the neckband. And then of course I added it at the bottom of my sleeves. And what I thought was going to be fun, I saw this shirt the other day and I just loved it, where the sleeve was longer and then the ruffle started. So I didn't shorten my sleeve. I actually used my regular sleeve length. I did the whole length, and then I added the lace to the bottom. And that's just really simple. You just take the cuff here and you just stitch it to the bottom. Very simple to do. But I love it. I love these long sleeves. But anyway, let's get back to the neckline. I want to show you, because in our original picture, what we saw was our neckline was actually lower, and mine is higher because I literally did not change what was there. I just added the lace. However, if you want it to be lower, then you're going to, I showed you in this picture, you're just going to draw a new neckline. You can draw it wider, you can draw it lower. All of those things are variables. The only thing you have to understand is, just say hypothetically, if my original length of my collar, let's say it's 12, and my neckline edge is 12, and this won't equal the neckline edge because it includes the back also, but just hypothetically, whatever neckline edge this is, you create a new one, and you take and measure the length of this one versus the new one, and you make the collar that much longer. That's it. Easy. So, and you don't have to worry about are seam allowances included or not included, because whatever this is and whatever this is, the seam allowance is already included. So as you take this one and make it, if it's 10 and the new one is 11, you add 1 inch to this. Because it's double, this is double. So very easy to do. Just think clearly. It's a fun little project. It will take you very little time. This is a royal blue. It's a knit. It has stretch in both directions. I love it. I think the princess seam is always just really flattering on. So I just love the way it looks. and I love the black contrast and lace. I've got it on with some black yoga pants, and I am leisuring lace at home. Happy sewing from Silhouette Patterns. And don't forget, we'll see you Tuesday. Tuesday night we're doing a live webcast, and we're doing a lot of leisure wear. Our new pattern of the month is 3414. Oh my gosh, you can't imagine all the things we're doing with this pants pattern. It's just fun, and we'll see you then. But until then, happy sewing. Bye.